Wallace does the clear-out work. There for Tomas O'Leary, Sexton and Sean O'Brien. That's what we've seen him do so many times for Leinster, just get a little bit of forward momentum. Sexton on the loop again, and France continue to make the tackles. Ireland one side to the other, maybe made 4 or 5 yards. Paul O'Connell straightens the line, commits French defenders. O'Leary for Sexton. Good start this from Ireland. Sexton saw a little gap, almost through. Possession secured. O'Leary to David Wallace. Ireland at 100 miles an hour, and France continue to be asked questions in defence. Sean O'Brien asks yet another, and the crowd in behind Ireland. They couldn't have wished for a better start. Wallace, Sexton, Darcy, gap there for Darcy. Runner is Fitzgerald, Luke Fitzgerald, forward. It's forwards. The crowd didn't see it, but the referee was sure. Sean O'Brien there, his 24th birthday tomorrow. He's had a couple of carries already. It's a solid scrum. Couguet, Tranduk knocked forward. Ireland have advantage. 5 metres short of the French line. O'Leary can see it. Paul O'Connell, no way through there. France again desperately defending. Sean O'Brien does the clear-out work. The ball is there for Ireland. David Wallace, terrific ball carrier, sets it up again. The pick and go and over. It's McFadden, the winger, and Fergus McFadden. Wonderful from in close from the winger.
What was Poitrenaud thinking? He was talking all week that he had a kicking game as well. He should have deployed it there, handed the initiative to Ireland. McFadden so close last week, and gets his reward. Coming through the pack, he picks and goes. Probably doesn't get too many like that, but what a dream start for him and for Ireland. And it's rocked France right back on their heels.
That's what faces Jonathan Sexton. 107 international points. There are his first 2 against France. Cian Healy looked to rob. Ireland thought there might be a penalty for holding on the ground, but it doesn't come. Haranaud to keep very flat. Para on the loop. Tranduk outside to Poitrenaud. Poitrenaud dances back inside but runs into a wall of green.
Not releasing 7 green.
7 green is going to be penalised. It's advantage to France as Thomas Domingo takes the ball up. France continue to work one way then the other, but not really breaking through the Irish defence and getting any forward momentum, as Damien Try is the latest to carry. Tranduk once more. Domingo was very flat and static and an easy target. No advantage accruing. Sean O'Brien, the man who's penalised, and the penalty goes to France. And in terms of building their confidence, that was a good passage of play, although the momentum maybe not there. Well, it looked for all the world when it was halfway there that it was going to be right and wide, but he brought it back in.
Crouch. Touch. Pause. Hang it.
The last scrum, France dominated. Ireland attempt to get the shove on. They do that. And it's the French front row that are penalised. Not an easy one, but the crowd behind like it. And so they should. Good kick from Johnny Sexton. Looking forward, Ireland told to get their hands off it, and it's Domingo who is there, and Ireland just not giving any easy ball. It was a big effort there from Cian Healy, and Ireland have come away with it, and it's Healy, and that was purely about determination and not giving France any easy ball. And O'Driscoll sets O'Leary and Sexton on their way, but the pass from Sexton is poor, and McFadden has to go back, and he's going to get caught in possession. And Ireland need to regroup, and they hold on the ground, and what was a terrific turnover from Cian Healy is in truth butchered by Ireland. On its way. And good. Julien Pierre also. Tomas O'Leary takes on the responsibility of the clearing kick, which didn't go that far and is claimed by Rougerie, and they have men out wide as Julien Bonner flies it out up Quain McFadden. McFadden, Poitrino, out wide they go again. Damien Traoré has the ball for France, and Ireland did well to get across and cut off the opportunity. Advantage being played to France for an infringement on the deck from Ireland. And the referee shrill blasted the whistle. The penalty goes to France. It's to close the gap to a single point. They like it, the French behind that goal, and so they should after a stuttering start with his first penalty. He's been absolutely spot on. And here's Tranduk again, and he feigned to kick and caught Sean O'Brien out.
Lost now, Green, stay on.
Para goes one way, turns back and runs into a cul-de-sac of green. Penalty goes to France. Crowd don't like it. Controlling the accuracy from that distance, the challenge that faces him. Never wavers should he be required. Ireland a rare foray since the opening 6 minutes into the French 22 and the platform of a line-out. They lost their last one. What can they do here? Towards Donegal O'Callaghan, down for Tomás O'Leary. O'Leary sees a gap. Servat holds on. O'Brien there. So too Mike Ross. Ireland up to the 5-metre line. And on they go. O'Callaghan so close for Ireland. The ball needs to be controlled. It is controlled. And Cian Healy just shoved back before he can ground the ball. O'Connell and O'Driscoll go foraging. We've seen O'Driscoll do it from here before. Who's the next ball carrier? O'Driscoll! Right on the bottom of the post. And the referee says we'll continue. The ball brought back, and O'Callaghan goes. Cian Healy with Mike Ross and O'Connell on his shoulder. Ireland have men out wide. He slipped. Sexton should have gone wider faster. O'Leary! Surely he's there.
You can see Tomás driving for the line here, driving at it. His momentum gets him there. That's a try, no question. And they were picking and going. France defend very thin at ruck time. They just have a flat line, and anyone who picks and goes at them can create problems. And on that occasion, well, it was Tomás O'Leary had the power to get in. Fantastic response, because they had been under pressure for the previous 15 minutes, and the first chance they get into the French half, they come away with the points.
Didn't strike it well at all. Pierre, second row from Clermont. He's the latest ball carrier for France. Para, Dusautoir is captain. Up quickly came Darcy to close off the possible offload. O'Connell, part of the defensive effort. Advantage though to France. Referee not indicating what for, not releasing against Paul O'Connell. And the penalty comes. Struck it well, and it's there. They can also manufacture and create wonderful moments, so we'll see. Tranduk to Damien Traoré, and Rougerie finds a gap, and Rougerie is away, and away come France, and Ménard is in, and that's his 8th international try.
Well, it's power and pace, but all too easy from Rougerie, brushing off the tackle, and once they get in behind, well, they'll cut you apart. Ménard, the easy task of running it in, but devastating pace and power from Rougerie in the first instance, and Ménard with that 6th gear just coasting home.
Yashvili takes over the kicking duties. This for a 7-point lead. Significant 7-point lead at this moment, and the flags go up.
Touch, pause, engage.
Yashvili's feet. Aranodiki and France try to get that scrum moving, and they do. And the penalty, I think, against Tom Court it is. Thank you, Connor. We're heading towards the hour mark as Dimitri Yashvili looks to make this a 10-point lead for France. And it doesn't come off. warned by the referee that they've got to use it.
Last two! Hands off!
Advantage being played to the French. He clearly warned Rory Best.
Well, he did the Houdini act last week for Ireland. The Stadio Flaminio. This is entirely a different matter against a French side that are really on the up.
Yashvili's penalty goes well. They continue to bash away. This, you feel, the seminal moment of the game. Ireland must come away with something here. O'Leary, O'Gara, Darcy cuts back inside. Offloads again to Tomas O'Leary, and Heaslip is there as Tranduk makes the tackle. O'Callaghan picks. France absolutely committed in defence. McFadden, who scored already, is there, but the ball will be left for Tomas O'Leary, and O'Leary for David Wallace. And was there a sense of a knock-on? No, says the referee. It's edge of the seat stuff. Sean O'Brien. Maybe time for a bit of creativity from Ireland out wide. Luke Fitzgerald comes piling to this near side. O'Gara calls it. Little kick inside. Does it go to hand? Wallace. Heaslip! Heaslip in for Ireland.
Took the ball through. Well, it went off his knee, so that's fine. And there's no question Heaslip gets in here.
"25 phases, still 5 points down though, and 13, well, nearly 12 minutes left on the clock. This conversion attempt crucial from Ronan O'Gara.
They showed magnificent patience and ended in a bit of a, well, a lucky dip really, because the ball came off Ronan O'Gara's knee as he tried to put it through. It bounced favourably. He has the kick from the touchline. Never say impossible when he's on the pitch, but a difficult kick.
O'Gara off the post and over. Yashvili takes all the time he needs. Shabal, that's a mistake, a bad mistake, and Redden has it, and O'Connell, and Ireland have the ball and they have the advantage, and we're inside the last 2 minutes, and this is it. This is the last throw of the night from Ireland. Tom Court has the ball. It's there for Owen Redden. They're going to have to do it from almost their own 22. Darcy for Luke Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald as Heaslip outside him, and also there is Keith Earls. And Earls kicks the ball cross field, and Heaslip and Earls go after it. Earls, Medard makes a mistake. Heaslip dives on the ball. Is this it for Ireland? Luke Fitzgerald just held up. Ireland need to commit numbers. France are there. Redden, Cronin, full knock forward. And I think the opportunity is gone. And now we're set, and Yashvili feeds, and it's straight, and down go the front rows, and the referee says penalty France. And that should be, and will be, the end of that. A terrific game of rugby that France win.